Good morning, Mr. Jones. Looks like we have some sun on our hands finally. It rained and snowed all weekend. So I'll do a quick walkthrough here. Yeah, this guy definitely needs to be oiled. She is dry. Dry. So I'll just kind of go through what we do. Obviously, pressure washing. All lights and so forth come off the building. It's very important. We even take off these guys, like the plates. Everything so that it doesn't, I don't like to stain anything but wood. We mask religiously around the bottom. I want no stain on the concrete, anything. And then we mask even inside these windows, everything. I want stain on nothing. These doors, I think the most important thing would be to get on the stain on these doors as quickly as possible. Yeah, because if the rest of the siding gets too dried out and you get some water damage, that's one thing. But on these doors, they are expensive to replace, and where you get sun, you can tell here and here, a lot of sun's hitting it. So yeah, standard lap board stain. All the trim would be brushed in. What we do differently with the trim, what the last painter didn't do, is that we scrape all that out and fix it, re-nail anything in, and then that line from the 1x to the fascia, we caulk all that in so it repels the water. But yes, restain for sure. Definitely it needs it. It's dry. These two doors here look really good. I don't think you would need us to put a coat of lacquer on those, or spar varnish. They look really good, so that'll save some money right there. I do not stain the concrete like they did right there, which you see a stain line right there. We do not stain that. Pressure washing is definitely important. We'd have to pressure wash. All the trim that needs to be painted could either match the exact color, or you can pick a color. It's the same price, just because of the fact that it's 2 coats. All the stain work we do is 2 coats. It has to be coated. We really want the appearance that it is dipped so that you get some longevity out of it. We want it to last a long time. It's a pretty big house, but what a gorgeous lot. Okay, so yeah, just dry. Up there needs some scraping and some new paint. Just dry. Okay, Trex decking. Nice. Pickets. I would suggest that we just do the pickets the same time that we stain the house. It would seem a little easier, and it's not that much. It's just this run so far, unless there's a giant deck I haven't seen yet. Double pitch up here. A lot of trim work, but it's time. It's definitely needed. Yeah, like look how dry that guy is right there. That's going to be the fun stuff to get behind, but that's okay. It's not like we have to do that every week anyway. Okay. Yeah. We just run these by hand. Or it looks like they already stained it with a sprayer, so we could probably do the same. I don't stain the machinery, I'm sorry, the electrical. I don't stain the concrete like they did back here. I would paint this piece in the trim color so that it kind of blends into the house. Lights, like I said, come down. All this needs to be bleached. Once I bleach a lot of this, like right in here, you won't see the black. It'll come out a lot nicer. Oh, here's the other deck. Okay. Yeah, she's a big house. Very nice house, though. Looks well built as well. All the windows are masked. They have to be masked properly. I want stain on nothing but the wood. I don't want stain on your AC unit. All this under here would have to be bleached and stained. Yeah, this railing here definitely looks like she needs it. Because once we do the house, you're going to see this gorgeous house, and then you're going to see the old railing. So it's not that much. I mean, it'd only be maybe a day, maybe 2 days worth of work. So my suggestion would be to do it, but again, that's up to you. All this stuff would be, I mean, we can paint in this metal, or we could just tape it off and leave it. They stained this originally, which we don't do. This I'd suggest we paint in. That's rusted and ugly. We could take it the trim color, and we could do, okay. Yeah, so not a big deal. Not like we don't get to do these on a weekly basis. We're actually going to a stain this size right after this bid. So hopefully that explains a little bit about what we do. I will give you a call this afternoon and we can kind of go through a bunch of stuff, and I'll send you over a bid. I do use oil-based stain, the best that I can get my hands on. Yeah, look how dry that is. And yeah, warranty the whole works, and I will be able to put it in sometime this summer, so maybe June, maybe July. So it's basically up to you guys. So thank you very much. Dye Painting, 209-480-3738, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.